I'm going to attempt tonight to give a little commentary, save my fingers from typing. The first chord tonight will be the Crossmen here in McKinney. Try to keep a little bit of a chat here and there as they move along.
Aubrey Gowd, Anson Holder, Caitlin
So as
Jennings,
we're
and
waiting,
Maria
the
Valenzuela.
Crossman show is
your
called
core ready?
crosswalking. I wouldn't actually call it a literal interpretation, but it's, I guess we'll say the storyline is pretty clear and brief. You can see the crosswalk down along the front of the field. Pretty clever, I think, in terms of the beginning. I don't think I heard that. The beginning shows could have been me, but I did hear it in San Antonio. Certainly get that idea. A little bit different. Walk on by if you're old enough to know the, I think it's Dionne Warwick. Move to their first hit. You're not going to have great sound here on my... Sound like I'm on a tape recorder in a press box, probably. Without a mic. I think it takes them a little bit to get going. The idea of flipping spots. It's okay. Color guard performance. I'm not sure if it's windy there. I haven't been able to tell that yet, but a lot of breakdowns, particularly in the back of the field. Not sure if this is relatively new. And I hate to be picky, but the breakdowns continue. And just from a color guard performance standpoint, I'm sure they're going to hear about that. Changing the field or changing the set by running. We do that a few times, not my favorite, but coming out of that in terms of the groups, the smaller groups is all good. So you can hear the, I guess we'll call it, let's put it this way, the inconsistencies. Yeah, within the brass articulations prior to, and then they put it out there with that last sequence. Still struggling a little bit. Color guard's crazy struggling. I have really not noticed that before. To the snares. Good job, guys. We kind of had a difficult time really staying in time. I started to spread a little bit. I mean, the spread there is tough. Probably from the 20 across to the 40, 45 on an angle here. I haven't really crossed over the 50 yet, I think. Or not really. It's got to be windy there. I saw that rifle toss. Everything was everywhere. I can't see a flag or anything, meaning an American flag or anything, so I'm not sure. Just what I'm watching now. Might explain some of that. The transition looks a whole lot like a transition through there. sequential on the 50. Use the body, incorporate it along with the color guards, very good. Unsquared ends. Pretty solid front to back with the toms until the very end of that phrase. At least at this vantage point, which is pretty high, the color guard's almost a bit of a distraction to me, just in terms of how they're staged. I'm kind of forced to look right, even though most of the core is to my left. Now a little bit closer to center once they spin. Nice move there to get to that set, guys. Incorporating some other tunes.
Now walk on by.
Now watch, again, timing tubas to the front. I mean, it's small. It's not like we're falling apart or anything of that sort. But we're not aligned. Okay. Kind of remind us of the theme of the show. Meanwhile, that crosswalk up front, I haven't really commented about that, but in other viewings, maybe if I kept my viewfinder down here, it does keep the core back. I don't know what that is, 10 yards maybe a little less, but it does keep everyone back deeper than most. Depending on the stadium, depending on the positioning for everyone, I think it causes, if not problems, I think it does a little bit to the front to back. We're making it a little bit more difficult, but just in terms of impact also. Now in a big stadium, probably doesn't matter very much, but where the microphones are and what we hear back here at home probably is an issue. Kind of talk my way through that nice transition. Good touch there, thank you. Hear the release problem. The change here, good. Small group doing a nice job up front. You know, if you're asking me, like, how much of this crosswalking idea do I get? I probably get enough. I mean, I'm not searching for, theme every second of the day. That form, I think we have at least one blank, maybe two in the tubas. Is that a mellophone? Mellophone, sorry. I don't know why I thought it was tubas. Push there at the end of this phrase. We get up on the crosswalk. Long note. Alright, color guard. Like, not even close to ending together. I hate to be critical, but kind of have to be. Again, I'm not sure what's new stuff, what's not. Running our way back on the field, okay? Seems like we're actually kind of killing time dancing in place, just waiting. Could be timed out a little bit better in terms of the pathways, I think, so I don't notice that. Sequential on the color guard, better. Baritone, you had a tough time with your feature. I wanted to listen to the others. Trumpet's better job. I mean, I'm tilting towards performance comments because I think that's where the issues are. And we did wait. I think the bigger question just has to do with effect. In terms of, like, we're moving from place to place, A to B to C, etc., so on. We're doing all that. But I don't know that we're actually structured to generate the moment. As I say that, better job here. Halftime forward, good. Color guard better here. Yep. Another young lady coming down the crosswalk. Nice little touch and out the door. Like some of our crosswalk got beat up tonight. Must be windy. It is windy.
Under the direction of David Borland from San Antonio, the Crossmen.
So, yeah. So, I mean, there is clearly work to be done, I think, just in a performance standpoint. A lot of the articulations, which, you know, in this day and age are almost a requirement, despite my own concerns about that, but certainly a lot of folks kind of feel a necessity to make that happen.
Check out the just released summer issue of Drum Corps International magazine. Do it right in the convenience of your seat. It is the official program of the 2025 DCI Tour. So look for the latest.
And there you go. And ensemble too, front to back. I mean, that's where I would be spending my time over the week, whatever time you may have as you travel like crazy people to get to Allentown. I did like the Corps earlier on, but as I think other people have got their footing, I think it's becoming more challenging for you. I don't know. Maybe there's changes. Maybe it is the weather. But I'm just more concerned just from a layout, I think, in terms of just generate effect. Having moments, like real moments where things can generate. That's where my concerns are at this point in time. So thanks for the opportunity. Proud of you guys. I was a marching member way back when this thing started, 75 through 78. And it's great to see you still moving, still doing it. So congrats and good luck. Thanks.